I know how you feel. I know how this feels. You're trying your hard to be heard. I know how you feel. I know how this feels. You're trying your hardest to be heard, to be seen, to be understood. And I know you're doing your best with what you have where you are. But things still don't seem to be going your way. People give you up, they let you down, they project their shit on you. And all of that leaves you wondering if that's actually you who is the problem. You didn't you didn't want to be a nuisance. You didn't wake up and choose violence. All you ever wanted is to be seen for who you truly are, for the aching soul that you are, even if for a second. And when time after time you are being dismissed and shrugged and stonewalled, time after time, it begs the question like, what am I even doing? And I hear you, I really do. And I'm here with you. And first of all, I just want you to know that you are doing fine. You are doing what you can, where you are, with what you know. You are being brave for showing up, for showing who you really are, not hiding, not playing games. And you are doing that not to fight, but to understand and be understood. And I know that it's always hard to accept the unwillingness of other people to take what you offer, to accept you for who you are, to hear, to shut down that inner monologue of theirs for a second and just listen to what you actually are saying. I know. And if I knew why that exactly happens, this video would be 10 seconds short. I'll just tell you why. But I don't. I absolutely do not know why that happens. And the funny part is that every time this happens, it hits just like the first time. And at a certain point, it's not even about the pain, right? It's just that the mystery, right? The You just do not understand why, right? It's just the fact that you just cannot wrap your head around it. And I feel you, and I see you. I really do. And if you want, you can tell me about it. I'm listening. And now we are just left with this, with the question: what do we do about it, right? How to get by, how to be. And, while I am personally navigating this along with you in real time, and allow me to be wrong about it because I would never know. But I would say the first thing to to do would be to stop running away from it. Uh, and this is the hardest part, right? You have to name it, you have to say it, and it will crush you. It will crush you with all that weight. But you have to understand that it already happened, right? You are just merely saying it out loud and mm, making yourself familiar with an idea. Somewhere deep down, you know that it's over. And I want you to bring that up to your conscious brain because you have to understand it. And this is terrifying and it's terrible. It's wrong, it's brutal, it's unfair, it's absolutely disgusting, right? But it happened. It already happened. And to to knock you down further, I would say that there is nothing you can do about it. Because if you could, you would have, right? Because if you could do something about it, you would do that, right? You would have fixed that, but you didn't. You know why? Because you can't. It is not possible. And it's not on you, right? It's not that you didn't work hard enough. It's not that you didn't sacrifice yourself more or you didn't sacrifice enough things around you. It's not about you at all. It's just the stupid, puny little fact that for any kind of relationship to work, you need two people. And that sucks, right? Because no matter how much you want another person to be in your life, there is no way you can make it. And this is what we call a moment of grief, right? When the whole realization hits you. And this is the moment of animal pain. It's that the ache so hard that it touches your soul. This is the moment. This is the moment when you break, and you break without the possibility of, you know, this is the moment where a part of you breaks off without a possibility of being restored. The pain that you are feeling right now is something foundational. It is something, I don't know, something, the strongest feeling ever. And you don't have to rush yourself, right? You give yourself time. You process it whenever and however you can, but you have to do it because you owe it to your future self. And I know that it's no easy task, and this is exactly why you have to do it. And this is exactly why you've been assigned this terrible ache. I am by no means God, and I would not have a single idea in the slightest why do we suffer so much. Why are we faced with so much pain? And we just have to make peace with it. Who said that healing is going to be easy, right? Healing involves realizing that something that was there before is no more, and that you will have to continue moving forward, leaving that part of you behind. And this is the hardest part, I think, in everyone's life. And this is exactly why not many people stick around to the end, because the pain just gets so bad and the end is nowhere to be seen. But there is just one thing I want to tell you, that despite everything you're feeling right now, you need to keep moving. And by moving, I don't mean forgetting and trying to distance yourself from the ache, from the pain, from the realization, but rather facing it head forward, face forward. You have to get comfortable with an idea that this have in fact happened. And you keep moving as slow as possible, a step a day. It gets better. Don't ask me when, don't ask me how, don't ask me why. It just gets better. The pain, the pain will be there, but the suffering is optional. And just because someone put you through hell, it doesn't mean that you have to stay there forever. You know, when there is nothing you can do, you do what you can. I know how lonely it gets. I know how it feels that there is nobody in the whole world who can understand you right now. I got you. We can all go together from here. This is all a part of life. This is, in fact, what being alive means, the capacity to be feeling such strong and intense emotions. This is exactly what life is. You break and you build yourself back up again. Even when there is nobody else around. Even when nobody is watching. You owe it to your future self. The one who's proud of how brave and strong his past self was, how badly they were hurt, and how heroically they still stood up after being knocked down in 100th time. And they still stood up and walked. You will be in pain, but you don't have to suffer. Please take as much time as you need, but continue moving forward.